For over a decade, I've delivered adventure learning programs throughout the entire circumpolar Arctic. This is while traveling by dog sled, as I communicated with educators, students, and scientists about my research and experiences. I soon realized there was a drastic disconnect between how students in the Arctic were being educated and what they needed and wanted to sustain lives within their region. They were experiencing a loss of culture, a loss of language in these regions that were being impacted greatly by climate change. I felt there needed to be research and education around what education means to people and how their education relates to sustainability. From this experience, Earthducation was born. Funded by the Institute of the Environment and the Learning Technologies Media Lab at the University of Minnesota, Earthducation seeks to meet a challenge put forth by the United Nations as part of its Decade of Education for Sustainable Development. Traveling by motorcycle, foot, bike, and SUV, my colleague, Charles Miller, and I will visit 7 climate hotspots around the world, places particularly impacted by climate change. In each location, we will interview local people about their beliefs on education and sustainability. We will visit schools and document educational experiences. We will explore the cultural and physical geography of the region. Web-based daily updates, lesson plans, and video feeds from the trail will connect us and the diverse cultures and communities we visit with the classrooms and learners of all ages around the world. Visitors to the Earthducation Enviro Network website will be invited to share their video stories, bringing individual threads of experience together to weave a global tapestry depicting how education and sustainability can inform and, more importantly, complement each other. Our proof of concept for Earthducation was Expedition Zero, an expedition across the Baffin Island of the Canadian Arctic.
So the question is, what is Earthducation? And it's about creating a world narrative about what education is to people and how sustainability can be influenced by education.
While we traveled throughout this region, we learned about the importance of fitting the rhythms of education and the rhythms of nature together. We studied the disconnects between things such as seasonal hunting and the academic year, and between cultural experiences and traditional textbook learning. With the funding now secured, we embarked on our first of 7 expeditions to Burkina Faso, Africa. We traveled over 1,000 miles throughout the entire country, visiting 17 villages, towns, and cities, ranging from the capital of Ouagadougou to the villages of Sabu and Koudougou. As we traveled throughout the country, we collected over 35 interviews with the Burkinabe. We met with kings, elders, students, teachers, and government officials on their perspectives of education and sustainability. We captured and shared with the world the traditional ecological knowledge of the Burkinabe, as well as numerous sustainable projects that were taking place within this great country. The key to Earthducation is identifying what education means to people around the world and how that education leads to sustainability.
Émissions chroniques éducation. C'est-à-dire ce sont des émissions de sensibilisation, des chroniques.
Everything are related to education.
Ok, voilà. Vous voyez tout ça. Voilà. On les met comme ça. Mais c'est des vieilles émissions. Hein. Ça date de plus de 20 ans.
The key to Earthducation is identifying what the importance of education and sustainability is around the world. By gathering the stories about education and the environment, my hope is that we can create a foundation for embedding sustainability in learning at all levels and in all cultures. Expeditions 2 through 7 are planned for Europe, Australia, South America, Asia, North America, and Antarctica. At the conclusion of the 5-year expedition series, we plan to maintain Earthducation's Enviro Network website as an ongoing hub for communication, social networking, and collaboration, engaging the global public around issues at the crossroads of education and sustainability.